everybody, Cynthia here. I'm back with Tag Time Tuesday. I'm on number 20, and today I'm going to show you how to make these cute, adorable 3x3 easel drawer tag cards. So this is what they look like. They are in easel style. I love them because they're 3x3, which allowed me to use up a ton of scraps that I had in my stash. So this is the tag top right here, and it just sits like that. I used a lot of different stamps and stickers and embellishments that I had. This one I stamped witchy, and the cobweb in the back I used my it's a doily die, and it's a spiderweb DL162 from Cherry Lynn Designs. If you guys are interested, it's a gorgeous spiderweb. Let me see if I can get a white piece of paper here. Isn't that beautiful? It's very intricate. And what I did was I just cut some pieces off and used them in the corners. And then it just pops. I have my sentiment here. Hope your Halloween this year is spooktacular. Wrote it myself. Then I have a little scallop circle on the inside for my greeting card. And then I have a little spider on the corner here that holds up the easel. And then I have the little drawer. So I could put in, you know, treats or, you know, little embellishments that I want to share with people. So this is my first one. I'll just show you them kind of quick. Here's another one, spooky, and I just have some fun fur for my tag. And then this one I didn't put a spider or anything yet. I haven't quite finished him up, but that's what my drawer looks like. And I covered the whole inside. This one is spooky, has a cat and a moon and some grass. This grass I cut out with my Happy Hauntings Cricut cartridge. And then that just sits up like that. And then there's my drawer. So I thought these were a really cute size. This one is a kitty cat carving a pumpkin. Happy Halloween. And that's my drawer, my easel. And I love this one. This a lot of the stamps I used today I was gifted from Crafty Irina. Hi Irene. And I love this one with the owl sitting on a happy haunting sign. Then I have the spider web in the back and a crow and a spider. And then it just pops up like that. And there's my drawer. Okay. Here's another one, Love Potion. Number 45, a witch's hat. It says authentic witch's brew, do not drink. But I have a goblet there anyway. With a snake on the goblet. And then this one stays open with the crow that I have in there. And that's my drawer. And then I have this other cute one with a cat I colored up and put some stickers there. Stamped out trick or treat. And that one will sit like that. And then there's my drawer. So these are the ones that I completed today. And I had a ball doing them. And as you can see, this tag style here, the tag sits to the side. Okay? And this one here, the tag sits towards the top. Okay, so you can do them either way. I'm going to show you how to do one going towards the top. It's just a matter of gluing your pieces on differently. Okay, so we're going to start with the drawer itself, and you're going to need a paper that measures 4 7/8 by 4 7/8. You're going to line it up on your scoreboard, and you're going to score at 1 inch on all 4 sides. We're going to set that aside. We're going to do all our scoring first. Then for your wrap that goes around and creates the drawer, you're gonna need a piece that measures 8.5 by 3 inches. You're gonna line it up at the 8.5 inches, and you're gonna score at 1 inch, 4 inches, 5 inches, and 8 inches. Okay, now that's your wrap. We're gonna set that aside. And you're gonna need for your tag, if you're gonna make the tag style card, your tag should piece should measure 3 by 3.25 inches tall. The 3.25 inches where we're gonna make our tag. If you're just gonna do a regular card topper and you want it in a square, just do a 3 by 3. Okay. And for your easel, you're gonna need a piece that measures 6 by 3 inches. And you wanna line it up at the 6 inch. You're gonna score it at 1.5 inches. And again at 3. Okay? I'm gonna put my scoreboard aside. And we're gonna start folding. I'm gonna fold my easel first. And I usually fold everything toward me. Let me make sure everything lines up really good. Okay. So this will be your piece that's going to sit on the box, and then this is your easel. Alright, set that aside. You're going to set your tag piece aside, and we're going to fold up the wrap. Just start creasing all your score marks. These drawer cards, tag card, these are nothing new. They've been on, we're going to set that aside, and then you want to fold up your drawer on the score lines. But I just thought I'd share with you the 3 by 3 style, and decided to do it in a tag style because I thought it was kind of cute. Okay, now once you have your drawer score lines done, you're going to cut up on the line here, and then I always angle it a little bit. And that way you have a piece that looks like this. Okay, you guys see that? And all that does is enables you, when you glue it together, to make it flush with the top, so there's nothing sticking out. Okay, flip it around, cut up your line, and then I cut a little tiny sliver in there at an angle. Okay, same thing on this side, and you're basically creating 4 flaps. Okay, I fold my 4 flaps in at this point because I'm going to add my adhesive. Today I'm using double-sided tape that Muriel from Ms. Cooper's Coop gifted me. Thank you so much, Muriel. I absolutely love this stuff. I don't know how I ever functioned without it. Let's see if I can get it going here. Here we go. I'm going to add my tape to the inside of the flaps. Ooh, sorry guys, I bumped my camera. I did it again. I'm a mess today. Okay. Here we go. And I'm gonna rub down. Really get that tape stuck on there good. And peel it off. You guys can use any adhesive you'd like. If you use wet adhesive, make sure you don't do a lot because it will warp your paper. Put a little bit on and maybe spread it with your finger. Okay, now that we have our outside pieces glued or taped, I'm gonna just join them together. I'll do one side first and then I'll work on the other side. Okay, so now we have our drawer. We're gonna set that aside and we're gonna fold out your wrap. On the small piece here, the 1/2 inch piece, not the inch, the 1/2 inch, I just fold that in, and I'm gonna be adding adhesive here. So let me get some more of that tape out. Okay. And push it down really good with my bone folder and peel it up. Okay, we're going to be joining this side to the edge of this. A lot of people don't like to just do it this way, so a trick you could do is just leave it flat on your desk with the piece folded in where the adhesive is, and then just fold it over. Okay? So now you have your wrap, and here's your drawer that fits real nicely inside. And you have this piece here that you can add to the top, and then you're going to create your tag to put on your easel, okay? But before we do that, I'm going to show you how to make these little handles and how to put them on so that you can pull your drawer out real easily. And I just use a scrap piece of paper that matches the top. You can use anything you want. Some people use ribbon. It just all depends. Mine measures about 1/4 of an inch long to about pretty much the length of the box, which is 3 inches. Okay, and what I did was I got a round paintbrush at the very bottom, and I joined the 2 ends together here, and then I just pinched them in at the base of the paintbrush. Okay, can you guys see how I'm pinching them there? And that's what that creates, and then I just folded them back and around. Okay, you don't have to do it that way, that's just the way I do it. If you want, you can just fold 2 sides in and out, and it creates this. Kind of looks like a bat, right? And then what I did was I just made my angles on the ends, my little tails. I have a 1/16 of an inch punch. But you can just use a pin if you want to make a small hole. So I center my hole just on this flap piece here. You can see it on the other side. Okay, I'm going to do that again. Just put a little hole right there in the center. I'm going to set that aside, and I'm going to start covering my box. Okay. Your mat that goes on the inside of the box, you want that to measure 2 7/8 of an inch by 2 7/8. And let me put that on the inside. Okay, this is the front of my drawer. So my pieces measure 2 7/8 by 7/8 of an inch. That's going to leave you a 1/8 of an inch border of the black paper, and then just try and center that as best you can. Sorry I took it away from the camera there, but I had to trim it. Okay, so now I have my front piece on, and my inside I want to add my handle to the drawer. So I'm going to flip it around, and I'm going to add just a tiny bit of tape over those holes that I just made. And I'm going to line them up, try and keep it even on both sides. And now I just created my handle. I'm going to go back over those holes with my punch. and kind of re-punch out the holes so that I can add my brads. And I have two little tiny green ones here. They're sometimes really hard to get open, but I put my brads in. And open them up. I made some bigger drawer cards. There's double drawers and 4 drawers and all kinds of different drawers and different sizes you can do. I just think it's fun because you can add a little treat into a greeting card at the same time. Okay, so that's finished. Now you're going to cover the insides of your box so that those brads don't show, and plus it gives extra support when you're pulling on the drawer. So all your pieces that go inside the box measure 2 7/8 by 7/8. I'm trying to do this quick, so hopefully I'm not taking up too much of your time. Okay, so this is the inside, and I'm just going to line my piece up and push it down. Okay, I go over it with my bone folder a little bit. It kind of smashes your handle, but you can pull the handle back out, no problem. And then you don't see those brads. So you can cover the rest of the inside of the box. Now you don't need to cover these two sides because they're not going to show. You can cover the front and the back piece of your box, which I'll do right now. I'm not going to cover the inside of the box because I don't want to take up too much time, like I said. I'll do that off camera. Just line that up, and I'm going to slide that into the box wrap so you can see the front and the back, and I'm going to do these two sides on each of the wrap. So you're going to need about 8 pieces to cover the sides of your wrap, the front and back of your box, and all 4 sides on the inside of your box. You can cover the sides that I suggested not to, but it may make this wrap a little tight to get your drawer in. So just take that into consideration, how thick your paper is. Okay, so now all sides are covered. Pull the drawer out. These will all be covered as well. Now I want to add my piece to the top here, but my easel, but before I do, pardon me, I'm going to put my decorative piece on the inside. It just makes it easier that you don't smash the box down. Okay, and then I'm also going to add my scallop circle, which measures about 2.5 inches around to the inside, and I'm going to write my sentiment on there later. Okay, now I'm going to set this aside before I attach that, and we're going to create our tag. I'm going to get out my cutter here, and let me move my boxes so that I can adjust my camera. Okay, in order to create the tags that I showed you here, you're going to take this piece and you're going to line up the bottom corner with the 1.5 inch mark on this side of the cutter. And then this corner is going to measure to the 1/2 inch side on the opposite side of the cut line. Okay? And you're going to cut, and you're going to do the same thing. This bottom piece here, opposite of the line you just cut, line it up to the 1.5 inch mark, and then this corner here, you line it up with your 1/2 inch. And you will get equal cuts on both sides. Okay? You're going to want to do that to your tag mat as well. Your tag mat measures 2 7/8 by 3 1/8 of an inch. So you want to line it up at the 2 7/8 inch mark. Take this bottom corner and create your tag. Okay, 1/2 and 1/2. Flip it around, 1 1/2 and 1/2. And now you have your tag mat. I'm going to adhere it to my tag. Okay, I'm going to punch my hole in my tag. I'm using the 3/16 of an inch hole punch. I had a little piece of fun fur sitting here. There it is. Got stuck to my tape. Okay. Sorry guys. Push this through. Now I haven't decorated my tag. I'll decorate that off camera because I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this one yet. But I did show you a few of them. How to do them. Plus, when I don't know what I'm doing, I don't want to take up too much time because I don't know how to fast forward my videos. I don't have those particular programs. Okay. At this point, I'm going to go back to my easel and I'm going to open it up for the back end, and I'm just going to add adhesive to this first section here. Up to the score line, but not going over. Now you can either add your tag sideways or you can add it this way. Okay? If you want to add it sideways, I'm going to show you how to do that. Just line it up, the bottom piece. And adhere it on. And then all I did was trim this little corner off here. Okay, so now I have a side tag easel. I'm gonna flip it around and add adhesive to this bottom square. This is the part that's going to be adhered to the box top. And that you just kind of want to line up with the top and push it down. Okay, and there is, oh, fun fur got in the way, your easel tag card with a cute little drawer, and you guys can decorate them up any way you'd like. It sits like an easel in tag style. And that's it, guys. If you have any questions, let me know. Thank you so much for watching. You take care and have fun creating yours. Bye.